Anybody out there? Hi, Flosstube.
Oh, we didn't start. Did we start already?
Yeah, I just did. You ready?
Oh, Peter. Hello, everybody. It's Peter and Lenine. We're always in stitches. It is August the 1st, 2024, and I can't believe it's August.
I just turned the page on my calendar today and found out it was August.
I know it's been, that means like 7 months are gone and we're almost to fall.
And there's kids in school today.
Yes, there are.
Lots of them, especially in Noblesville.
My granddaughter started today. She's in 8th grade. So I hope everybody's good. I've been busy. I don't know what Peter's been doing, but I've been busier than a one-arm paper hanger. You know what that is, don't you? A one-arm paper hanger. We had our county fair since I've seen you guys, and I got a reserve champion on one of my cross stitches.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, you
got
didn't say you put anything
cows
in there.
I did. I put 2 things. I got a blue ribbon and a reserve champion ribbon.
Well, you've been holding out on me.
I know. And I canned some peach jam that I haven't shared with Peter yet.
So which blue ribbon grand champion did you enter?
Let's see.
Is it one that
yeah, it's that patriotic little blue pillow that was kind of stood up like that, and it had metallic thread in it. I got reserve champion on that one, and there was one of the ones that's a sample that it's a bunch of pumpkins, but I can't think what I don't have a clue who it was by. It's got an orange frame.
Oh yeah.
Peter's a lot better at the details.
I remember that one.
I'm not very good at that.
The orange metallic frame.
Yeah, well, it's just like the orange metallic frame for Tom. What was his name?
Yes.
Strutting Tom? No.
Teresa
Kogut, but I don't.
Turkey,
yeah. I don't know. Anyway, had a great time at the fair. I'm on the 4-H council, and so I got to mess around with, different people and things and problems and good things. And my husband, and this is exciting. We have a nice homemade ice cream contest on Saturday evening. And we had my grandson, who's 15, my son-in-law, and my husband all got champion in their divisions. Wow. Robbie, my son-in-law, did hand crank.
Wow, I forgot to ask you about that.
Yeah,
I forgot to ask him about that. He was just here.
Robbie got grand champion overall.
Dang, Robbie,
yeah.
Way to go, man.
He made blueberry donut ice cream, and he made the donuts. That's his job, is to make donuts. He works for a company that makes Dunkin' Donuts.
Where's the samples?
There is no samples. They are long gone. When you come to the ice cream contest after they judge it, then you get samples. You get these little teeny like Dixie cups, and you get to try all the different ice creams that you want. No, very good. Very good. Anyway, so I hope you guys have had some time to stitch.
Did you get any, Virginia?
I've been stitching up a storm. What have you been doing, Peter? Tell them what you did.
What'd I do?
What'd you do last Saturday?
Oh yeah, I went to the EOC and took my...
What's that? Wait a minute. What's EOC? I don't even know what that is. And I knew what you did, and I don't know what that is.
I went to the Emergency Operations Centers in Hamilton County. And I took the technician license test and the general license test.
For what? To be a policeman?
No, to do amateur radio.
Oh, that's fun. So have you got your amateur radio set up? Is it ready?
No.
10-4, good buddy? Nope.
7-3. No, it's not ready. I don't have any equipment yet. I passed both licenses, so I'm just waiting for the FCC to upload the license into the ULS.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I know he's going to be a ham operator. That's what when you're old like me, it's a ham operator, and that's the big antenna behind your house kind of thing. But there are still such things, right? Ham operators?
Yeah. Apparently, somebody told Kathy that people who operate ham radio have huge antennas up in their yard, and so it freaked Kathy out, and Kathy was all upset.
So you don't have to have an antenna, or you do?
It depends.
Kathy's looking for a big antenna. I have a feeling there's more to this story.
It depends how you want
Oh, you haven't told Kathy the whole story, have you?
Yeah.
Kathy's his wife.
She knows.
Yeah, but she knows you're looking for a big antenna?
I'm not gonna get a big antenna.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. So when do you get your radio?
I mean, you are permitted to put it up 200 feet in the air.
So you can talk to Siberia, right? I mean,
No,
like you
I
can
don't
talk
know.
to the
I
North
don't
Pole and
know.
the South Pole. I mean, there's people that are like off the grid that actually still have ham radios, I think, that are out in boondooglies. Like,
You can talk to the astronauts in space.
oh man,
Yeah.
I would do that. I would be one of those people that would go up in the whatever
Yeah.
the space station thing.
Every
But my
satellite.
husband wouldn't let me.
You can track every satellite that's in orbit right now.
No kidding.
And you can find out when it's going to pass over, and you can try to communicate to it.
There's nobody in the satellite, right?
Some are and some aren't.
There's people in the satellites? Or
Not-
there's people
not
that communicate with the satellites.
with
that
the
you can-
satellite.
So
You can
you're
use
down
this-
here
yeah.
and you talk to the satellite, then talks to
Yes.
Houston, and then
Yes.
back to the satellite,
Houston.
then to Pendleton, and
Exactly.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Boy, we're learning all kinds of things on Flosstube today.
Hey, speaking of Flosstube, did you see that the next, I think it's Artemis 2, NASA has the shuttle on a barge and they're floating it down the river?
Nope.
That was fascinating.
You have to watch the TV before you can know these things, and I don't watch TV, so
Well,
that's not true.
that's why I'm telling you right now, because I know you watch Flosstube.
We watch
so.
Flow Vision. Have you ever watched Flosstube? I mean, Flosstube. Have you ever watched Flow Vision?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
Isn't
I don't
that
either.
commercial for
No,
the
it's not
insurance
Flow,
flop?
and no, it's not
Oh.
Progressive or whatever that is. No, it's Progressive, I think. No, Flow Vision is a sprint car station. Like, it has
Oh.
all many
Oh, it
sprints
is?
and sprints and.
That's what you watch?
No, I
Oh.
don't. Brett does, so I get to, by default, while I'm stitching, I get to listen to Flosstube. Why do I keep saying that? Speaking of Flosstube, I've been trying to watch Flosstube in the last couple weeks. There's some people out there, but a lot of the regulars are not Flosstubing. Are you guys busy too? I think you must be. But I did watch part of one today at lunch. Her name, I don't know her name. Her handle is the Red Cross Stitcher. And it was fun. I finished lunch before I finished the video, but she had a lot of good information. So if you never have watched Red Cross Stitcher, she's got a new video out there. What should we do first? Since everybody's here to talk about cross stitch and not about us.
Somebody asked if I was still stitching.
Yeah, are you still stitching?
I'm not.
I can tell you, right?
I'm
he's
not, but I did tell this person on YouTube that I was going to show them something that I made because they haven't seen it yet.
It's very cool.
And so I gave them a hint that it was a rabbit. And this is what I did. It's a punch needle.
Where'd you get the board you put it on, Peter?
My friend Nancy.
Your friend Nancy?
Yeah,
You have a friend?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Now, she won't.
Admit it.
I should say I don't know if she'll admit it. Okay, let me rephrase this. So I twisted somebody's arm until they felt bad and obligated to help. And that's how I got the board.
Great. That's very cool. You
It's
said that. Where did it come from? Do you remember?
The shop.
No, I meant the pattern. You said you got it. Was it like in
I got
punch
it.
needle?
I got it here. It was in the Punch Needle
Needle and-
Primitive
magazine.
Yep.
Couple of times ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
At least 3 years ago.
That's a nice bow. Did you make the bow?
No,
Did you have another friend?
that was the same person whose arm I twisted.
Oh, okay. Nancy's over there listening to us. So.
She did a fabric covered button though. Look at that button. Fabric covered. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I punched this with 3 strands of DMC and I used the Ultra Punch needle kit. Has 3 needles that come with it.
How many?
3 needles that come with it.
Nancy's been punch needling recently.
Yeah, she's punch needling with that new chunky thread we got from Lori Holt.
Lori Holt, yeah.
Yep. So,
Very nice, Peter. You know what you ought to do is sign the back.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
I did that. I'll show you in a minute.
Put a permanent, like get a Sharpie or
Yeah.
something.
Yep. Put a Sharpie with whatever date, not date, but like
my name,
the year.
my age,
Not your age. Well, I guess
Oh.
you could put your age, but I just put the year I made it.
the county.
I guess you could put the county in if you knew the pattern, but I don't know that you know the pattern, so it's not. It's more important to know who did it, not necessarily what it is. I guess so. I don't know. Anyway,
It didn't turn out too bad.
I like it. It's
my
very
first
pretty.
one.
I've never punch needled.
You want to try it?
No, I don't have any desire. I have so many things going on if I tried punch needle. But I do, we're sitting kind of, we've got this thing I want to show you guys real quick because I just finished it and I was very proud of myself. Now it's very big. It's a panel.
And it got lost in the shop.
It did. So it says summer and it's a panel. So the panel is, you cut out these letters in it tells you what size to cut the letters out, and then you put a scalloped edge on the border around all of it. But it says it's huge. And Jessica's, I just finished it over the weekend, and Jessica, it's a sample for the shop. And we have these panels available, and they also have another little quilt top to go with it that's part of the panel. So Jessica's getting ready to quilt it for me, and it was on our table, and I was afraid we were going to get something on it. Me and Peter aren't very coordinated, so I might have spilled tea, or he might have drooled on it or something, who knows. So I want to get that out of the way. So that's one of my finishes. I want to show you my finishes. Because I did some, you had it finished, yeah.
I hear you've been busy.
Okay, so, okay, you guys.
I mean, when was the last time you were on here?
It's been a while, 6 weeks maybe.
Look at the cake pops.
Why do you call them cake pops?
Have you ever had a cake pop?
I have, I love cake pops.
Because it...
Oh, he broke the cake pop. Oh man, I broke the cake pop. See, you can't take us anywhere.
Why are they breaking?
They don't break. It's not breaking. It's just, I didn't glue them on because when I store them, I think I want to take that off and store them flat.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a Teresa Kogut pattern. I'm going to show you the pattern real quick. It's Santa's Delivery. And it's got 3 different Santas on, oh my, on these wooden doohickeys. And the wooden doohickeys are from Chantel at 141 Design Company. So I don't have all 3 done, but there's
nothing on that one.
My husband went ahead, I put them together. They come like this, you guys. This is the package from Chantel. It comes like this. It's plain. You put them together, you glue them, and then you can stain them, you can paint them, whatever you want to do. But my husband did this over the weekend for me. But he got all 3 of them done. And then I finished one of the, I finished one of the samples. And this is on black perforated paper, which if you have this pattern and you're trying to find black perforated paper,
Good
it's
luck.
not there. It's back ordered from I think it's Mill Hill, and it's back ordered. It has been all year. And I read on I think it was on the actual pattern, which I want to show you the pattern. Oh man, Santa just took another dive. Okay, here's the pattern from Teresa. We have these in the shop, and it's got 3 designs on there that fit the different design boards. But on the back it says, if you can't find the black perforated paper, buy the cream or one of the lighter colors and then spray paint it black. But I actually found some at another, this is awful, but I bought it from another cross-stitch shop that actually had some in stock so that I would have what it called for. But that's the kit that goes with.
Okay, so I got an idea.
What?
Can the shop buy, like, say, several packages and have the husband have the husband rattle can it?
Yeah.
Why don't we do that?
Well, we could.
Why don't we do that?
Why don't we do that?
Everybody's
Why don't we do
asking
that?
for
Why
it,
don't you?
and nobody's got it.
Why don't you remind me when we get finished with this?
All right,
You're in charge.
I'll shoot you a text message.
You're in charge of that. You
shoot
have
you a
your
text.
phone. He never has his phone.
I will make a special.
Let's see if I can get these back here before. Okay, that was one finish.
That was a nice finish.
So,
I love the cake pops.
Yep.
These are my favorite.
I think it's cute.
It is.
And if you've never done perforated paper, it's fun.
It's fun.
Obviously even weave, but I did 3 strands of DMC over each stitch, and it was fun to do. And then you just cut it out and glue it on there. So here's another stitch, and I meant to grab. It's a free pattern. It's called ABC Quaker, and it's by Susan Aki, and you can get it on her website. And I finished it on a piece of scrap. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, but I bought some pom-poms yesterday, stuffed it, and hand sewed my pom-poms on last night while I was watching Flow Vision. And then I have these little iron-on stickers that say handmade by, and I put the year on there.
Hey, you did.
Yeah. So that's how I did one of my how I do the sewing kind of finishes. And then I got another finish. This will be a sample for the shop.
Shop sample.
Shop sample. You know, I don't know if you guys do this. I have a lot of things in progress, whether it's quilting or sewing or whatever, and cross stitch. And for some reason, when I get one done, it seems like there's 3 or 4 get done all at once. I don't know, because I start them at the same time. I don't know how that works, but I usually get several finishes at the same time.
It's called chaotic finish energy.
I think he just made that up.
No, it's that energy that you get when you finish something. You have this little rush of endorphins, and you feel so good that you got something finished. So then you become addicted to
the finish.
To the finish, and you want to finish something
Yeah,
else.
and then I spent one whole morning just doing the final finishing. But here's the pattern. It's JBW. And
Hi, Judy.
It's stitching in the round. She had a new Flosstube I saw. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw she had one. And it's a little cutesy little thing. It's I don't remember what it's on. I was supposed to write all that down, but you know, hey, whatever.
Looks like a 36.
Well, I
Linen.
don't remember if it's 36.
It's not a 32. Could be a 32.
Yeah,
It's
I think
definitely
it
not
might be a
28.
32. Okay, so here is the finish. And I finished it on one of her board round wooden tags. This is from JBW.
That's a nice board.
Yeah, and it comes with a little piece of ribbon on the top, but I finished on one of these. And then I took the same floss, the darker pink floss, and I made a cording and went around and did the cording yesterday. And then
You made the cording.
Yep.
We talked about that.
Yep.
What'd you end up doing? How many strands?
I did 6 strands, so
Cool.
24 strands.
Cool.
So I just took a Sharpie and wrote on the back my name and the date. So see, you could do that real easy on your
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
back of your thing. So
We got some Sharpies.
this was a quick little finish, but we have all that stuff here at the shop. Let's see, I got one that's not a sample, and I have my bow maker make my bow. Let me get my, what'd you call them? Cake pop.
Cake pops.
I was in this club a couple years ago by Pine Mountain, and here's Maze, and you got the whole kit together. I've shown this while I was working on it, where you got the fabric and the ribbons and the floss and everything. So here's the metal stand that it comes on. It's a nice little metal stand, but you can't get these anymore. You can't buy them third party. You can't get them anyhow. No way, no how. Because I've got some of these in Florida. The January, February, and March I took to Florida, and so I left this one at home, which I think I'm just going to keep it at home. But here, anyway, here's the May, and it's a bees. And Virginia made my bow on Tuesday. Took that ribbon, all this comes with it. The fabric, the trim, the ribbons, everything came with it. And I don't know if you can still buy the kits, but it's Pine Mountain. It's Sandra from Pine Mountain Designs. So, man, I tell you, I'm a finishing machine.
Yeah, you are. Those bees
Yeah.
look nice. I like the loose trim too.
So those
Good
that
color.
goes home though. That doesn't
Good
have
color.
to stay here. So, then we want to do some new things.
Let's do some new things.
Yeah, these aren't.
These aren't new.
These are my haul.
These are your haul.
We'll
Is
do
that your
haul in
haul?
a minute. We'll do haul in a minute.
Oh wait, I heard that we got 6 yards of cross stitch fabric.
No, it was a figment of your imagination. We haven't gotten it yet.
Oh,
I ordered some. But
I
he
gotcha.
hasn't gotten it
Okay.
yet.
Oh, you know what this is?
I do, and you know, it's one of them's already sold.
I
very
believe it.
cool.
I believe it.
He's a cutie.
Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Are you ready? What'd you do with my drink?
It's on the iron
Oh.
board.
Can't take me anywhere. Look at that, isn't he cute?
He's so cute.
And I like he's got a quilt, like a quilt block in his corner.
I haven't even seen
You didn't
this.
tell what it was.
I don't need to.
Oh, it's Heart in Hand. It's the Wee Santa.
They
for
know.
2020. Oh, they
the
know.
People know.
They know. Okay.
The people know.
Yeah, we already got a special order for one yesterday.
Yes. Look at little baby snowman in the stocking. Look at that. The little baby snowman in the stocking.
I like snowmen. I used to collect them.
Where's he at? There he is. Look at that little baby snowman in the stocking. That's awesome. Okay.
So, are you going to the state fair?
No.
Why?
It's too far to drive.
Oh, brother.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What is that one,
Well,
Peter?
you must live closer.
I don't.
This is Heart and Hand.
That's cute. It says doodles. What is a doodle?
It says maker.
It says doodles.
Where?
Right there.
Oh,
Doodles.
Doodles. It's a collection. Is this a new
Oh,
series?
a collection?
Is this
I
a
don't-
new series?
I don't know, but that's
Who
very
ordered
cute.
it?
Look at the. Well, I ordered it, but that
Oh.
doesn't mean I know what it is. I haven't seen it yet. That's a newer. Oh, that's a cute little cross. Look at the tomato. You guys, we have the cutest tomatoes that we have the crochet pattern
Good
for.
thing you didn't watch the What's New video.
I did watch part of it. The shot put.
That was its own segment.
Oh, was that its own segment?
Yeah.
We had a shot put event.
Let's just say your tomato got launched in the What's New
Oh.
video. Employees were throwing it at each other.
Great. I have a lot of control here.
Somebody told a bad joke, and then somebody else said, tomatoes!
Oh, rotten tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one too, though.
Hey, what's this one called?
I don't know. Lighthouse.
This one's Lighthouse.
Oh, that's the Fabulous Houses. That is a
Oh,
series.
that's cool. So all you guys that are doing the house series, here's your next house in the series. Come and get it. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a lighthouse that people lived in?
No.
When you go to Maine up in that area,
Uh-huh.
they have lighthouses and they have like museums in the lighthouses, and it shows you like what they used to live out on the middle of this island with. I mean, you were by yourself pretty much with your family. I mean, if you had a family.
So you're just kind of out there with
Yeah.
the ocean and the fish.
It's very cool. This one's interesting.
It wouldn't be a Flosstube if we didn't have a It's
It's
So
So
Emma
Emma
cross stitch to
Yeah.
show.
Oh, look at the ones on the. Is that different variations?
Yes. You got
You gotta
4
show 'em
different
that.
colorways. Denim gray, tan, and purple. And it's called the Lazy Daisy cross stitch. These are the colors.
I think it's Lacy Daisy.
What'd I say? What'd I say?
Lazy Daisy.
Oh, it is. It's lacy. There's a C
Lacy
in there.
Daisy.
Not like lazy, like, oh, I'm just gonna.
That tricked me too, because when somebody asked for it, I thought they meant Lazy Daisy, because that's a stitch.
Okay, if you guys call Deborah and want to order this, just call it Lazy Daisy. She'll have fun with that.
Yeah, she'll have a ball.
Frosty Forest.
This is a series too, I believe.
This is nice. It's nice to get all this snow stuff in when it's like
95,
105
yeah,
degrees
yeah, right.
outside.
It's very humid here this week. It's humid and ugh. It's been raining on and off.
Is this a new magazine?
It is. No,
Man.
Peter, you can't look at it right now. We have to show the people.
All right, let's show the
We have
people.
to show our people.
Here's the newest issue of Stony Creek Cross Stitch. It's the summer issue.
That's kind of funny. It's summer.
And that is called Fair Isle Stocking, though. And I love those deer right there with the heart. I mean, that would make an awesome sweater design. I do Fair Isle knitting.
Yes, he does.
and
It's beautiful.
I would use these designs to knit a sweater or a pair of socks. That would be really cool, and like an actual like sock you can wear. Sorry about the back and forth, guys. That's cool.
I'm curious. Why does that say summer?
Well, our tag says summer.
I
I don't know
know.
if it's summer or not.
It
Is
is.
summer?
Look. That's funny. I mean, it's kind of late for summer, don't you think?
Well, if it's a summer issue and you're advertising things 6 months from now,
I guess.
maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, you can't call it winter.
Well, you could, because like these magazines come out. It should be fall. I figured it'd be fall already.
Well, maybe they're behind.
or we're ahead. I don't know.
Well, we're behind.
If we're
We're one magazine behind.
If we're ahead, that's scary. Because we're usually, oh, that's cute. What is that one? Oh, it's Fragments in Time. What is
Okay,
that? Oh, it's a
so-
porch.
This is very interesting, you guys. This is the Fragments in Time, and I want you to pay very close attention to what it says underneath Fragments in Time. It says 10th year anniversary.
Oh, wow. Nancy's got several of those Fragments in Time, different years. I have one.
This is number 6.
What? Oh, this
See?
is
number
this
6. Fragments in Time,
Oh,
2024, number 6.
so they have 6?
Yeah. I have number 6, and here is number 5.
So I wonder how many there are. Is there 6?
Well, that's 5. That's 6. And it says Fragments in Time 2024.
I wonder if there's
and we're in August.
and
I
that
bet you
could have
there's
been-
12.
You think?
I mean, I'm going to gamble and say 12. If somebody actually knows what on earth
That
is
we're
going
talking
on,
about.
that we're talking
Yeah,
about,
we don't.
please tell us
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah, we don't know.
You guys
usually.
are smart. You know things.
This looks like a pretty one.
I love these. I
I do
love
too.
this colorway. I'm all about these colors
And this,
in this.
there's only 3 of those. I heard that discussion the other day.
And what are they called?
Faith, Hope, and Love.
Yes, very good.
Yep. But it's very, I like that. She has had a couple of those ombre patterns in the past, not just Faith, Hope, and Love. But
That,
a
I
couple
just
of,
I just want to tell the fine people out there, I would love to do this over 2 on a 14 count.
you can do that, you know.
I want to make it not see 40 count. No, I want this thing to be a couch pillow. I envision this like to be, you know, on those really nice chairs
Yeah,
that are
that you don't
upholstery
sit on.
that you sit on, but they're wood on the back.
Yeah.
And if you go near it at whomever's house has that chair, they're like, oh no 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 no.
Don't,
That's not
or
for
they grab
sitting.
the pillow so you don't.
That's
lean
not
on.
for
Yeah.
sitting. And in some people's houses. So when I was growing up, the neighbor, his grandma had this room, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, everything in there was immaculate. It was beautiful. And she actually had it roped off to where you couldn't go in there.
Well, I could see why. If you were with a friend, or you know.
Oh, we would have tore that place
yeah, yeah.
up.
There was probably lace and china and crystal and stuff like that. What is that one?
This is Hometown
Oh, that's
Holiday Birdhouse.
Okay, so that's a whole new. That's a series.
Are they all birdhouses?
No, I don't think so. I think
Oh.
it's Hometown Holiday.
Hey, you would know better than I would.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You ordered it.
I know, but that doesn't mean I know. Nancy's really good at the details. So when you get Nancy for Flosstube, you get a lot more details than you do when you get me.
Oh, this
This
is
is
that
a new
special
color.
floss.
Yeah, new
Okay,
color.
if you guys watch Flosstube with Nancy and I, Nancy talked about this floss tube called Caroline. Here it is. We have
Here we
it.
go with Caroline.
And she had a story to tell about it. Go back
Nancy
and
likes
watch.
Christmas. She could probably carol for us. Who is this?
This
Lindy
is a duck.
Stitches. There's a whole series of those too. I think there's 12 of those.
This is August, and it's a ringed teal.
A ring teal?
Ringed teal.
Oh, a ring teal, like, kind of looks like a duck.
A little quacker.
I don't know.
Can you make a duck sound?
Quack, 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 quack.
That's a good duck sound.
Have you ever honked on a duck call?
I have.
They're fun.
Are they?
They make your lips.
Fun. Like.
We're a one-stop shop.
This is Little House Needleworks, always in my heart.
That's a new one, yeah. That's a nice little quick stitch. You know, maybe for a wedding or something.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's got a whole alphabet on the back that you can put whatever you want on there and whomever's initials you want.
Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting in a hole.
You are sitting in a hole.
I like that one. It looks like a. Oh, it is. I was going to say that looks like a quilt.
You know, for the people that came in during our Christmas and July sale, people were getting these for like 20,
Nothing.
25% off. This is the
I
next
like log
in the
cabin
series.
quilts. That's-
log cabin quilts.
That's my second favorite quilt block.
I love this.
What's your favorite quilt block? Do you know? Do you have one?
Well, it's going to be a star block of some sort.
Yeah, mine's a
I am
star.
obsessed with
Yeah,
the
I'm a
stars.
star. Ohio star. Anything with an Ohio star, any kind of star, I'm ready.
Yeah, any star. I don't
That's
care.
pretty.
This
I like
is-
this one. I
okay.
saw that and I liked it.
I love the white on red. We have a
Would you
couple
do it
pieces.
white on red?
I would. I would do it
Really?
white on red. Yes.
I'm surprised.
I love the way we have a sampler, schoolhouse sampler that we did
Wait a
white
minute,
on red.
you're losing the people.
I know. I want them to see your face.
Oh.
So when I tell you this
Is
dumb
this a
story,
roll?
they can see your
Okay,
reaction.
all right. Dumb story.
No, it's not a dumb story, but we really do have a schoolhouse sampler, and it's white on red, and it's awesome. I mean, it's just, and
So
so
you-
many people have bought that pattern because we did it on red fabric.
You usually change things up. That's why I
I
was
do,
surprised.
but this is very Dutch, and I love it.
Are you Dutch?
Nope, not that I know of. I might be.
He's really Italian.
Can't you tell by the hair?
Yeah. if some girls would die for that hair. Okay.
I'm dying just trying to maintain it. What are you talking about?
Virginia will cut it for you.
Virginia, you want your clippers?
You want your clippers and cut Peter's hair, Virginia?
We can film me doing
He
it.
needs a man bun.
Could you imagine cutting my hair on camera?
Well, I bet it'd get a lot of views.
Should I let
Virginia's
Virginia
everybody's mom.
Should I let Virginia cut my hair on Flosstube, you guys?
Holy moly. Well, okay, we're doing, what was this one?
I have no idea. She
Sweet,
was
you-
wanting to cut my hair.
Yeah. It's cute, patriotic snowman.
Sweet,
What's the next one?
Sweet Land of Liberty was that last one. This one is called
Oh,
Stars
I
and
see.
Stripes
They're all
Forever.
patriotic. Oh, they're all patriotic
Yeah,
snowmen.
yeah. We sold out of these. Actually, would you believe it? Somebody asked me to hide these back.
Yeah, who was it, Nancy?
I'm not calling them out on Flosstube.
Oh, it was Nancy.
But no, it wasn't Nancy. No, but they said, hey, can you hold these back until I come back next week?
So it's-
During
so
the
it's a
sale.
customer.
Yeah, during the sale and get them. I was like, man, I would get in so much trouble if I did that and somebody found out.
No kidding, you
so I
guys.
put
Don't
'em-
get Peter in
I
trouble.
put them back on the shelf, and they came in, and then they say, do you got my snowman? And then I'm like, they're out on the floor. And now, fortunately,
There
they
was
were,
some there.
They were on the floor, and they were the only ones left.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
good.
that's all we had was one of each.
Oh, okay.
And they wanted all
now
of the
we've
series.
got another one.
Yeah, so I lucked out on that one. And you,
got a lot of
know who you
backstitching.
are, and that was hilarious, though. I'm not gonna lie. Another snowman. This one's called Forever.
You know, I hate, this has not got anything to do with the cross stitch. These aren't actually stitched on that fabric.
What's going on here?
They're like, what do you call it when you
Is it imposed?
That's
Superimposed?
yeah, it's imposed on the fabric. It's a picture on the fabric. It's like, wait a minute.
So you're telling me all this time I can just stick my
Yeah.
linen in the copier?
Yep.
And then just print the stuff on there
and
and,
then
say,
you
hey,
think
look,
you
and
look
what
what
I
you
did.
did. Mhm.
That's how they're doing it. That's how
But
they're
you
getting all
can't.
this
Stony
work
Creek
done.
does a lot. So can you imagine how long it would take to stitch all their samples?
This is called Patriotic Snowman.
You already said that.
Oh, Land of the Free. Well, it's hard reading it backwards in the camera because you don't know what it says. So you gotta be real careful what you're
You
reading.
know, if we were organized, we'd put it on the back before we showed them to them. I like these. This is an old pattern that's come out again.
This is cool.
Because Stony Creek, no.
Prairie?
Yeah, it's Prairie Schooler, but somebody has the rights
Oh.
to reprint
Oh,
Prairie Schooler, and it
I
might
don't know
be
who that
Stony
is.
Creek. I can't
could
remember.
be.
So it's a retired chart that's come back out. Ooh, I love homespun elegance.
This is Homespun Elegance. I do too. This is Welcome.
And I'm not sure,
No, designs that reflect our American heritage.
she's got some really cool things, and if you can ever find them on the third, what do you call it, secondary market, they're kind of expensive because a lot of them are retired.
Well, how did we get this one on the first?
No,
cherry
this has
market?
been reintroduced probably.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she makes new ones or not. I have no idea.
So why are we?
Somebody will tell us.
Why are we cleansing them out then? If
We-
we've had the originals.
We, why we put these are not in clearance. These are in.
I know, but we've had the
Have we
originals.
had? Well, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we've had the originals.
We haven't had the 1996 ones though.
No.
We've had the reprinted ones. What's
No,
that
we
say?
weren't
I just
around
saw
then. This one
I just
is
saw-
Patriotic Landscape.
Yeah, but I thought I saw the date. when it was-
Designs that reflect.
I didn't. I was hallucinating.
It should be on here though, because it was on that one.
Sometimes they will come back out and say this was original to 1982 or whatever.
There's a lot of numbers on the back of
I
this.
know there's a lot of numbers.
There's zip codes, there's color numbers, there's how much you can spend for their catalog.
Well, show them the design. They don't care about that. You guys, we get
Look
distracted.
at that
easily.
flag. Isn't that cool? Look at that little town.
That one I might have to do.
Let me see if this is one you should do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're all about the flag. That's
yeah,
pretty
because
cool.
yeah.
And that's a nice flag.
Yeah.
That's got buttons too. Look at the buttons.
Yeah.
It's got a burn
it's just
around
got
it.
is it got brass buttons?
They look,
Yep.
they look ceramic.
I bet they're the brass buttons.
Oh, I don't know. How do you tell?
Well, it'll tell you someplace on there where to
You're
go. Here.
right.
Yeah, it's brass buttons.
fold art
Mhm.
button. Okay. Okay. So there's your new patterns for
There-
this week.
Well,
and
and I
Flosstube
haven't.
land.
That's all our new ones, but I picked up a new one. I'm gonna do. It's in my joyful stitching bag, but it's the skinny flag. I know I just left it in there.
October House.
Yep, I had to pick up some more floss because I was missing one of my gentle art flosses. It has. I'm doing it on Belfast 32 Platinum. I just had a scrap. And I've got the floss. It's all gentle art. And you can't see it because I use floss bags. But it's got a light pink. And they can't see the colors.
There you go.
It's got
See?
the
Red.
denim, dungarees, and then some pretty different colors of reds and pinks. So I got that ready yesterday since I got all my finishes.
Yeah.
But that little town would go just right with my little skinny
It sure
flag.
would. Should we go pick out some fabric after Flosstube?
No, I've got too many to do. Okay, you guys.
Hey, you can't do it if you don't start it.
I know, but I can't do it if I do start it, if I got too much. I've gotten some forbidden fiber and some XJU, the subscription pieces.
that would go on that piece right there. Right here. This piece. Look. See?
Oh, that'd be pretty.
Look at that.
This is XJU, and it's, let's see.
It's time to take your
I
pill,
think it's
Virginia.
32. It's 28 count. Rusty Dots. This is the July one. It's Rusty Dots.
After 10 o'clock.
And it smells so good. Smell her fabric.
I smell this fabric.
It just smells good. And I also got, she always
Do
sends
you
us,
think she smells like this?
I don't know, but it smells good. I also got
Does smell good.
an XJU design gift thread. It doesn't tell you what it is, but it'd go really good
What?
with the, look. Isn't that pretty?
Incredible. Incredible.
Yep. And so then I got, that's my July one.
Okay, what's
This
this
is
one?
my June one.
Oh, you got a free pattern?
Got a free pattern. You get a free pattern every month, and it's a series that's called Months by Months in Scandi style. And this is free vintage tulip design,
Okay.
and you get a free pattern every month. So that was the June one, but here is the fabric of the month. What is it?
Man, that's amazing.
Tombstone. 28 count tombstone.
Wow.
I've seen some tombstones.
Oh,
How do we get
Tombstones that look like
how do we
that.
get yardage of this?
You have to order it from Miss XG. She's so nice. And then I got some gift thread with it. So I got a free pattern, the fabric, and some floss.
I'm thinking we need to
Overnight.
order this for the shop for Halloween.
Isn't it pretty? Ugh.
Halloween stitches. What do you say?
What do you say?
What do you say?
You're going to have to ask the boss with the checkbook. She's kind of particular. I don't know what that's about. And then I got one more subscription from Forbidden Fiber, and it's a 1/4 yard of 28 count rainbow sherbet.
Dang.
Sherbet or sherbet?
Sherbet. but somebody will say there's no R or
There
something
isn't.
or no
It's
B
sherbet.
or something.
Look how pretty
Sherbet.
it is. It looks like rainbow sherbet. I can
Man,
taste
that's
it.
pretty.
There was a steakhouse in Anderson back in the day by Mounds Mall, across the street on the corner by Mounds Mall,
Uh-huh.
that had the best sherbet. We'd go there after church on
Oh,
Sundays.
no kidding.
That was back in the 60s. I can still remember that, though. After you ate your dinner, then you got a big old bowl of sherbet. This kind of, with all the different colors.
Oh man.
That was a long time ago, and I don't remember the name. And you could get blue cheese dressing.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
You know what we should do? We should go to the grocery store. You know how you get them big tubs of sherbet?
Yeah, just sit here and eat it while we're talking on Flosstube.
Well, we should get one for the staff. So at the Friday meeting, we can dish
Just
out
kinda pass it
sherbet.
around?
Yeah.
We always have donuts and bagels for our staff meeting, so I think Peter will be fine. Okay, these are my whips, and then we're almost done. Oh, I hope I have the picture. Okay, here.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
This is an old series, and I don't have a very good picture. I always take a copy of my patterns so I don't tear them up. It is Country Cottage Needleworks March Sampler, and it's from, oh gosh, 5 or 6 years ago. We had these as a stitch of the month. And I have the other ones at home in the frame. It came with like really pretty white frame, and that's all at home. But that's, and I've got the top part to do.
Hey, Lenine.
So I'm about halfway done. What?
Your stitching's really good.
Oh, you guys. I don't. Does it tell me? Does it tell you what it's on? I don't know that I wrote it down.
No.
Somebody said I should really
It doesn't
try to
tell me
remember
what it's
what
on.
I stitch it on, but half the time I grab a piece of
Hey, we're
scrap.
lucky we make it to film these things.
You should have seen it before
asking us to tell you what the fabric is. I
It's
mean,
way over the top.
if we did that, we'd never be able to film.
It took us a half
You'd
hour
have to, you'd
figure
have
out
to
what
go
we're
watch somebody else's channel.
So here's first I gotta show you that, because that's in my stitch bag. I got that bag from an It's So Emma club like 3 or 4 years ago, and you can't buy this green bag with this thing. So I took it home. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, I didn't iron it.
I'm glad you took that bag home because people would ask.
I want that bag.
Every
There's
shift, somebody
I
would
wonder
ask
where my
me,
glasses were.
"Can I get that bag? Can I
I
have
must
that
have brought
bag?
this in.
Where do I get that bag
I
at?"
didn't iron it. Okay, this is what is this?
Tiny Modernist.
I know, but is it the one?
Stitcher's Garden.
It's the Prim Gatherings quarterly stitch box. So I got this pattern and the floss and things a little from Prim Gatherings.
I
couldn't
didn't know
remember.
Primitive Gatherings has a
They
stitch
just
box.
started it. You get it quarterly. I got the first one, and that's what this one is. And then there's a second one, and you can order. I mean, you can start any time.
What?
But here's what I have done so far, and I didn't press it. It's a fun little stitch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Look.
color fabric.
And I don't remember.
Something happened to your clock. Are we Salvador Dali?
No, that's the stitch. That's a needle.
Oh, that's not a clock.
Oh my gosh, that's a hoop with a needle
I
in
thought
it.
it was a clock.
Oh my gosh, I haven't put my cross.
That's a stopwatch. Look.
It's not a stopwatch.
No, it is. They're keeping track of how much time they're spending stitching.
And
That's a stopwatch.
It's got DMC and overdyes.
Tell me that's not a stopwatch.
It's not a stopwatch. It's
See the little thing on top there?
No,
You go,
that's-
Start your engines. Olympics. Start.
And it was from Tiny Modernist, by the way. And I think you can get this pattern, but and it's on 32 count star sapphire. Look, I wrote it down. Aren't I special?
I'm so proud of you.
I know.
I applaud you.
I know, thanks. I don't keep track of my whips and I don't write things down, but once in a while. Okay, so this is, oh here, Peter. Whoops. I throw my phone.
Oh my gosh, look at how adorable this little BB
So
is.
this is
Look at this little BB.
Primrose Cottage.
Isn't that pretty, Virginia?
Monthly, 12 monthly minis, and I have July's done. This is August, but here's what the book looks like. And it's got such cute little teeny tiny, what do you call them? Pillows. Gosh. And they have Just Another Button Company buttons in them. There's little buttons on each one of them. And we just got in the Just Another Button Company. Let me show you some. Show them. We have like, they're little pins, and they have like, this one has a sheep, and they all go like on. I think the August one has a bumblebee on it. Yep, he has a cute little bumblebee. So September's has an acorn. October's has a black star, and then we have a pumpkin.
Well, I'll take the sheep.
Any cute? No, you can't have the sheep. Anyway, I'm doing August right now, and I've got July finished. And I cut some fabric for all of them, and it's in my garden stitchery bag. I've got stuff everywhere. Isn't that pretty? Look, it looks like a Tim
That's
Holtz. Is that
pretty.
Tim Holtz, you think?
No, I think that's Kathy,
Kathy Holden. It's
Hi,
Kathy
Kathy.
Holden. Hi, Kathy.
We love your fabric.
So I worked on that the other day. I was working on one last night. I don't know, maybe it's in here, who knows. But I started it, stopped it, and started it again. There's my other pair of scissors.
Look at this moth. Look at this moth.
I think it's a bee.
Oh.
This is Hands-On Design Botanical Bee.
Can I just say I think that house is a little bit too small for this bee?
I think so too. Maybe it's for his kids.
You think it's for the babies?
Yeah, or maybe it's an illusion. Maybe it's kind of, they're sitting far back in the field and he's
Yeah.
up close. So it's hands-on design botanical bee, and I love it. I'm getting there.
This is nice fabric.
I didn't write that one down. And it's overdyed. I'm so excited to find my scissors. I found my 2 pair of scissors and a pair of glasses in here. Oh, Jesus.
You know, it's always something when you're trying to find something. You're like, okay, what bag did I put that
Oh
in?
my
Because
gosh,
sometimes
always.
you just want to put it in a bag, so you don't want to actually take the time to find the bag to put it in, so you just put it in one
Put
of
it
your
in a
project
bag.
bags that's in front of you, and you're like, I'll figure it out later. Well, later it comes, and you're like,
And they still don't know.
Where is that? What'd I do?
So this is one of my bags I made from,
Wait, you
Lori
made
Holt.
you made this?
I made these bags.
That's
A whole
nice.
bunch. Virginia's got one too. It makes like 8 bags, different sizes. It's got big ones and little ones and golden retriever hair. Golden retriever feathers on my. Here, you take that one. This is the front. It's the
Hands-on
front.
design.
Yep, and it's the front picture.
Summer house stitch works.
And it's on 32 count Belfast Platinum. And there's, I should have ironed stuff. I didn't think to iron them. That's what it's, and I don't know, it's between friends, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Nope, Honeybee Games.
But isn't the book called Between Friends?
Yes, but the pattern is Honeybee Games.
Oh, how appropriate for Olympic season.
I know. You guys been watching the Olympics? I've been watching some. I love watching gymnastics because I can't imagine doing what they're doing.
I can't imagine doing what any of those people
I know,
are doing.
I know. The running, I saw one of the relays this morning when I was looking at Facebook. They had one of the relays. I don't know how they run like that. And the swimming, I love it.
That's
I
a
love
lot.
watching it.
Let's just say it's a lot of work.
It's very dedicated.
Yeah.
You can't. Okay, this is.
We
this is
should
my
have
problem.
had a Stitch Olympics. That's what we should
Oh
have done.
shoot! I didn't bring the pattern.
That's all right.
Oh, phooey. Okay, you guys.
Whose eyeball is this? It's a random eyeball, you guys.
Shoot. Well, anyway, so it tells you what it is. It's an XJU Designs sample fabric that is called Aged Hazelnut. It's 32 count. And when we get an order in, we get those little scraps sometimes, and it's just a sample of some stuff she has. So I started it, and I put it 2/2. He's giving it back to me already. So the bottom part is 2/2. And it's going to be a sunflower. It's just a little teeny sunflower pincushion.
It's not an owl.
No. Well, I didn't like it. It was too clunky. So I said, well, I've had enough of that. So then I restarted it last night, and I put it 1/2. And I like it lots better. So here's the top, here's the petals for the sunflower, and then here's the center. And I forgot to bring the darn pattern, but we have the pattern. I just don't know where.
It's not in that one book, is it?
No, it's a little
With the
teeny tiny
minis?
pattern because it's got a button attached to it. It's
Oh.
like oh shoot, who's the Santa? The wee Santa.
Resanta.
Who is that?
I don't.
I'm pretty sure it's her.
I can't remember.
Okay, one more. So I
There's too many patterns in there to look through to find them.
This is
Oh, I love this one.
this is one from
Gosh.
somebody gave me the pattern, and what's it called?
This thing is awesome. It's called Traditional
no.
Stitchery Kit.
Open it up. It's Mora Blackburn.
Hi, Maura.
I don't know if I don't know. It's a beautiful sampler though, but I've
English,
gotten,
isn't it? England?
Yeah. So I've gotten,
Hi, England.
somebody gave me the pattern and a piece of fabric. Now I think I changed up the fabric and then I collected all the floss, and it's
This
DMC
is
floss.
gorgeous.
And so I've gotten the top corner
Yeah,
finish.
it's made in England.
Yep. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know the name of it, but I believe it's out of print because I think I looked for it once. So those are the whips I've been working on, besides the ones I got finished. So
This is going to be beautiful. And you usually don't do large samplers.
they're not my thing usually.
Yeah.
I think it's because somebody today, while I was watching Flosstube, said they are process oriented.
Yeah, process.
I'm project oriented. I like to get
I'm
done.
project.
I like to, but I think it's because I make so many samples that I don't want to have them sitting around
Right.
because that doesn't do me any good.
No.
So, anyway, that's all my. I think is that all we did?
Is there anything else we can find?
No. Oh, we didn't talk about the quilt.
Oh. So the quote behind us is a pattern that features the Stonehenge fabric that we carry in our shop.
Isn't that beautiful?
So come check out those fabrics. They're great for quilts.
It's a friendship knot. The patterns are on their way, and it's Stonehenge gradations. So, just wanted to share that with you. Yeah, it's Peter and I get out of the way. So, well, we're glad we got to visit today. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And I'm not sure who's back next. It might be Nancy. It might be me. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know. But it's always Peter.
Is it always me?
Yes, it's always Peter. But
Well, if it's always,
I think it's I
don't want us to lose like viewers. If it's always me, maybe I should like sit out one of these episodes.
No. Whenever I do it next, though, I don't know if it's in 2 weeks or in a month. We're going to go to my craft room.
We were supposed to be in your craft
We
room
were
this
supposed to do
time.
that this time, and I
Now
forgot.
you know you told the people. So
I
now
know.
if we don't do it,
I
they're
know.
going to be like, "Hey, I
Yeah,
thought
hey,
we were going to go to your
going-
craft room."
Yeah, Peter and I are going to take a field trip and see where the magic happens. Okay, it's good seeing everybody. Come in and say hi. Love you. Bye.
Bye.